Moving to France, let us save you from the mistakes we've made living here in France. Yes, sunscreen is vital, and no, you don't have to smuggle Indian vegetables in your suitcase. Hi, I'm Ramya along with my partner Rahul, and exactly today we have completed 365 days living in France, that is in Toulouse. And we are here to share all our experience so that you don't make the same mistakes as we did. Basic French language is a must. I mean, it's not mandatory, but would definitely help you to navigate your life through the city. And a simple bonjour, bonsoir is all that is needed for you in the initial days. I mean, later as the time goes, you can definitely improvise. But if you have the French language, definitely it's going to help you. IELTS may not be mandatory in every school that you apply, so make sure that you check if it is mandatory. You can also write to them or maybe reach out to alumni through LinkedIn or maybe Instagram as well and check if it is mandatory, because I know some people who their school does not mandate IELTS test. Work experience is definitely a game changer. Surely it will land you interviews, that's what it has helped me, but after that, how you close the interview, what are the skills that you sell, all these matters in landing a job. But having experience is definitely a plus point to you. And don't think that if 5 years is enough or 10 years of work experience is it too much. Nothing like that. I have seen even people with 13 to 14 years of work experience still applying to do their masters or PhD. So no, you're not late. Explore aids given by the government to the students, because after working for some years, or even if you're a fresher, shifting to a new European country would definitely prove to be a little expensive. So if there are some aids from the government, that is some kind of support if the government provides to the students, then that's going to save a lot. Some of them could be Linky or the insurance. So, oh, by the way, I have made videos on Linky, and it's one of the popular video on my channel, so you can check it out. At the end, I will link it somewhere here. What's one thing that you're most nervous or excited about? Drop it in the comments. Let's discuss. Time is sacred here, so avoid contacting people after working hours or after school hours, or especially the lunch breaks, because they are considered to be a personal time. I did it some point of time and people did not really like it and they made faces at me, so it's not really something that you should be doing. Seasonal dressing, so people wear really bright colors in summers and springs, and if you look at winters, people usually go for something which are in black tone and maybe neutral colors. So pack your bag accordingly and don't just stick to just black. It's too boring. Have some colors. Network matters. So build connections for your personal growth and career opportunities. Try to find out some events, associations to join, and you might end up finding people with like interest, same interest, and you might also find some friends. Cooking at home is better because it's cheaper, healthier, and tastier. You can modify a lot of items that are available here to your Indian taste. So try them. There are so many vegetables, fruits, seasonal fruits that are available, which are very much similar to what is available back in India. All you have to do is find a smart way to adapt them to your taste. If you plan to order it, it's going to be very expensive and a hole in your pocket. Also, if you try to go out for dinner or lunch in the restaurant, it's again going to be expensive. So cooking at home, you know what goes in the food, and you have the items available, and you know how to use the ingredients. So why not try it? Familiar vegetables are available here too. So don't worry about finding gobi patta, pumpkin, bhendi, and a lot of other such fruits and vegetables, because you can find them in your local farmers market or maybe Intermarsh or Carrefour. So just learn how you can cook them, even if it is not available. There are so many items that you can Indianize, so adding your quick masalas. Also, there are Indian, Bangla, and Pakistani bazaars who have a lot of availability of Indian spices. So you can buy it from there and adapt this food. Experiment in kitchen, try baking, maybe new recipes, and lot more. Even I've been doing this, and trust me, I was not a cooking expert, but these days I can make world class biryani, sabzis, and so many other items that I never thought I would be able to do. Also, my recent hobby is baking. So, this is something that I've learned after experimenting. If you're already in France, what is your biggest learning? Let's know more. Thrift stores, Primark, and Lidl. So these are the most affordable options for students where you can buy trendy clothes, and they have items in all the trends and the fashionable things. And yeah, at times, most of the times, they also have certain discounts or reduction is what they call. So keep an eye on that. And coming to Lidl for your grocery shopping, trust me, this is your best friend, because you'll be able to find so many groceries, food items at a very low cost, in an affordable cost to be precise. Know someone planning to move to France? Hit the share button and pass this on to them. They'll thank you later. Seasonal sales are worth waiting for. So keep an eye on summer sales and winter sales, because this is when you get maximum discount on whatever you're planning to buy, especially in Primark. So they sell out all the trending clothes or seasonal clothes which you might be needing in that season. So keep an eye on that. Which city are you planning to go? Share it in the comments. Maybe we have some specific tips for that particular city. Save on utility bills. Wash your clothes and use heater during the off-peak hours. You can find it out by logging into your electricity portal and find out what is the slot or time slot that is available, which is named as off-peak hours. So this can save you a lot on your electricity expense. People really believe in sharing and donating things, so keep an eye on that. You might end up getting items which you might have been planning to buy. It could be anything from furniture, kitchen items, cots, beds, so many things. Some of them even I have picked up, but trust me, these donations that are made are not something which are like stale or in a bad shape. Definitely they are functional and in a very good shape. Travel during non-peak time or seasons, because the flights are cheaper and things are like tourist places are less crowded, so you might end up having fun there. Because I don't like crowd when I travel, so I like peace of mind and take some time to travel around and explore things. So these off-peak seasons are the best choice. What's the most surprising thing you have managed to find out in managing your budget? Let us know, maybe we might also have it here. Winters are cold and summers are extremely hot, because the houses that are built here are not really built to support summers. So brace yourself for that, especially during the summers that might be from July to September start. So you might feel like you're a chicken who is getting baked inside the oven. So this is the feeling which I faced, and the temperature might go down as low as -5 degrees, and and in the summers it might go anywhere like 30 degrees, although it might not seem too much, but it still is very harsh summer and winter. Sunscreen is an essential item. So apply it all throughout the year because the sun that comes out here is extremely harsh, and I did not use it initially and I have gotten so many pigmentation across my whole. So right now I'm using the sunscreen religiously, so don't make the mistake I did. Sunscreen, winter jacket or rice cooker. What is your must-have item that you want to pack when you are traveling to France? Let me know in the comments. Buy cosmetics from France. Don't get them from India, or at least this is what I did, and it costed me 3 times more. But when I started trying the cosmetics that are available here, they proved to be extremely high quality and specially adapted to the climatic conditions of this country. So try experimenting it. Don't have to rely on getting the items from India. Salon services are pretty expensive, so one simple men's haircut can cost you around 27 euros at least. So ladies, epilator and your face razors are your best options, and for men I think trimmer should be the best option. I don't know about other support or other tools that you can use, but it's better if you rely on yourself at least for initial days. Join Indian communities because this is where you find like-minded people coming from similar roots, and it kind of gives you a sense of being close to home. Oh, by the way, I have joined one of the association which is extremely helpful, and I will drop the link here in the description. So if you wish to join this community, you may go ahead and join the WhatsApp group. Go out and meet new people. You can make some international friends, try understand their way of living, lifestyle, what's new and what's not, because just staying in one place would not give you this realizations, or like what's the point of coming so far from home and just sticking around with people of your community. So go out, have fun. That's our 1-year journey in France, packed with laughs, laughters and lot of lessons. If you found it useful, hit the like button and share it with someone who is moving to France. And do not forget to subscribe so that you don't miss on more insider tips and new vlogs. Which tip do you think helped you the most? Or did I miss out anything? Comment below, maybe I'll try to cover it in the next vlog. Alright, so that's it in this vlog. I hope this was helpful to you, and I'll be making more such videos. If you have any questions, you can definitely book a one-on-one call with me to discuss your journey or your transition. The link is in the bio, and see you in the next vlog. Until then, bye.